Clearly like negative G, whereas the rest of the population tend to avoid it, there being no G suit in the world that protects you from negative G. So this time positioning for the high-speed pass, we had a change in regulations this year with that moved the maximum speed to 0.95 or 600 knots, whichever is the high-speed pass. Conversion unit for the UK Typhoon Force. He also holds a bit of a place in RIAT history because he was the last new pilot to convert onto the GR4 before he was retired from service in 2019. Setting up here for the Swiss Cruise pass. This configured aircraft with its delta wing and canard is much more aerodynamically efficient because both the wings and the canard are producing lift for the aircraft. Very nicely on 45 degrees to the ground. Airspeed is about 110 knots. Typhoon has carried out 6 of the known as enhanced air policing scrambles out of Malta in Poland, from where they've been flying since April against a variety of Russian Air Force aircraft. On behalf of the 2025 RIAT Typhoon display team, we'd like to say thank you to the industry partners and supporters, as Nathan sets up for an inverted burn of rope. That is highly unusual. They'd like to say thank you to their industry partners and supporters, including BAE Systems, Leonardo, Rolls-Royce, Tumi Leasing Group, Brightling, Runway 25, Air Covers, Lincolnshire Tea and Coffee Company, and Needham's Workwear. And we should say, Mark, that the aircraft is performing here on sustainable aviation fuel, like the red arrows we saw earlier. Yeah, so the right, good. But it's made using a range of renewable components such as cooking oil, fats, plant oil, agricultural and forestry waste and so on. The majority of SAF is still a blend of this biomass and fossil fuel, but ultimately it has the potential for it to be the exclusive source. And we'd also like to say that the Typhoon display this year is raising money for a charity very close to RIAT, Arts Flying Saucers for Disabled People, which the late Paul Byrne and our current Vice President, the same former Director Tim Trim, set up in 1983 as a memorial to the Captain Professor Spider. FSDP allows people with a huge range of disabilities to go flying and to pursue their aviation dreams, and it's a really worthy cause for the Typhoon display, and this follows the Disabled Flying Scholarship, which was